All right, y'all, so welcome back to another one. So today we're out here on the lake, and this is the time of year. This is the last week in November. This is getting to be the best time of the year to crappie fish, in my opinion. The fish are just stacking up on structure. They're feeding heavily for winter, and you know, they're very predictable. This is a very patternable bite. So anyway, my favorite time of the year, we're gonna jump out here and we're gonna fish the edges of river and creek channels today. We're targeting root wads. You know, before the lake was made, the edges of these river channels, they had overhanging trees and limbs and stuff. Now the shad will want to follow into that warmer water of the river channel, and those crappie just lay in those root wads and wait. So we're going to use Livescope, and we're going to go along the river channel targeting these big crappie. We're looking for big fish. We're not looking for small fish. So today what we're using equipment wise, we're obviously going to be using Livescope to help us out. And I've got my 12-foot ACC crappie stick. I like that long rod, you know, with a lot of backbone to set the hook. We're going to be fishing anywhere from 17 to 22 foot deep today. I've got a double jig rig here. I've got two 3/16 ounce muddy water baits. I like 3/16 ounce this time of year because we're fishing deep, right? You want to get that jig down deep. So two 3/16 ounce. You can go with a you know, a regular bullet weight on top or something, but you know, I'm not fishing super snaggy stuff, so I might as well throw another bait on it. You know, to have two baits, it's a lot easier to see on that Livescope in that little deeper water. Running a 15-pound high vis braid. You know, no stretch, getting that good hook set in deep water. All right, y'all, that's enough talking. Let's jump to the front of the boat and let's catch a crappie. All right, so we came to our first root wad there. Now you can see there's a lot of fish down inside there. A lot of those are small fish and a lot of those are shad, just coming in and out. It's very difficult this time of year to really see down inside the structure just because of the amount of the fish. But we want to go down in there and we want to pluck the big ones out that are sitting down in there. There's a good one, guys. There's a really nice one. There we go. That's what we're looking for, y'all. You can see just right there, he came out of that. That's a root wad right on the edge of the river channel. You can see it's right on the break. Use our little toothpick because boy, they hit it hard this time of year. And there you go, guys. That's a nice 12-inch fish. Big old belly on them because they're feeding up for this time of year. Not keeping any fish today, but there you go. There's fish number one. Look at him. See him swim right back down to the bottom. Let's drop right back down in there. You can see how fast my jigs fall on that Livescope. I like that. Get right down in there. There's another one, guys. Just that quick. Look at that. Another nice healthy crappie. Just that quick here. Nice fish. So I've got my Livescope set on the black emerald setting. I find that this is the best setting for me in the sunny weather. I feel like it's about the most contrasty. Right now I've got my range set at 30 feet for no other reason than I find at about 18 feet and further, the image gets distorted very slightly on Livescope, so I tend to run it down to about 30 foot. If I was in shallower water, I'd have it at about 20. Right now we're working just the outside edge of that root ball. There's another one right there. That's a little bitty guy. So this time of year, early winter, the fish are schooled up, not by size it seems like, but they're just schooled up for simple fact that they want the bait. That's where they're sitting, is right there. The shad are coming up out of these creek channels, so all the fish are stacked in here. As it gets later in the year, these fish will stack up by size. which is a little bit more convenient. But you know, this is early winter fishing. This is the first week, or last week in November rather. All right, so there you can see our jig dropping down. There's a pretty good fish sitting right on top of that pile there. See if we can entice him. There, got him. Look at that nice fish. That was the one sitting right on top of that pile. Nice fish. They ain't no Texas fish, but they're nice fish. So I'm using regular rubber jigs today, or plastic jigs, whatever you want to call them. Simply because I was out here yesterday and I was using hair jigs, tried hair jigs, and they just didn't seem to want to take the hair jigs near like they did with the plastic. And I think that's because of the faster fall rate of these plastic jigs. These fish are just super aggressive this time of year. You know, they're feeding up, and I think that looks like a little bit more natural presentation. The plastic to what they're feeding down there. Obviously, hair jigs, they have their place, but this time of year, it's hard to beat the erratic action of that plastic. All right, so there's a pretty good view there of what we're looking at. It's just stumps and root wads right on the edge of the channel there, and you know, there's quite a few fish down in those. Not all of them are gonna bite, but we can hopefully pick out a couple good ones here. There's a good one. Seen him eat that. There's a nice fish. Bring him in. Not quite as big as what we was catching, but still a nice fish. There he is. Drop him back down. These fish they're coming out of deep water for us, but they're not coming out of like too deep of water where it's going to hurt them. These fish are only coming out of, you know, 17, 18 foot. You know, I feel very comfortable releasing a fish in anything less than about 23 foot of water. That fish picked it up just immediately. That's a good fish too. Look at that fish, guys. There he is. Like I said, guys, this is a great time of year to be out here. I'm sitting out here in the middle of the lake. Not a boat one in sight. Look at that nice fish. Not a boat around me. And we are just catching fish. Drop after drop after drop. The weather's nice. You know, it's about 45 degrees, so not sweating. So this time of year, obviously, you guys can see the fish moving around down in there, but there's just so much going on that you're not going to get those crystal clear images that you do, say, in the summer. And that's fine. I mean, if you know what you're looking for, you know, I can still pick out those three fish, the three biggest ones sitting on top. There's a better one, y'all. There's a better one. Yeah. Look at that nice fat belly crappie, man. They are just so healthy this time of year. I mean, that's a 2.5 inch bait too, and you can see they're just engulfing it, every single one of them. Nice fish. Dropping the jig back down. Right down in that school of fish. There's just so many fish out down there, y'all. That's a good one. That's a real nice fish here. Look at that fish. Nice one. There you go. Nice fish. Just an awesome time of year, guys. So I've been out here for a little less than 20 minutes, and I set up the camera and we've got 17 fish. There's another one. You guys can just, they're just so aggressive. It's just so aggressive this time of year. Another awesome fish. So I've been out here for a little less than a half hour. You guys can see there's that fish. He's going right back down to the bottom. Been out here for a little less than a half an hour. That's fish, click him in, that's fish number 18 that I've caught so far. So this is just an awesome time of year. Yesterday I was out here, ended up catching a total of 151. So just a great time of year. All right, y'all, so I think we're gonna end it here for today. Had a great time. Hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me crappie fishing. So I've been out here for just not even 2 hours, and I just clicked in my 52nd fish caught. So, and of those 50 fish, let me see. Of those 50 fish, there were 36 that were over 10 inches, which is a keeper on this lake, you know, over 10. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get out, you know, bundle up, pick you a good day here in this winter time, crappie fishing, and go out there and just slay them, because this is some of the best fishing of the year. My favorite time. You know, you're not hot. You can look around me. There's not a boat one around me. Just an awesome time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions regarding any of the gear that I use or techniques, definitely leave a comment down below. I'll try to answer it as best as I can. Maybe even make a video on it. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps me. You can hit that little thumbs up. And if you're new and you like this video and videos like it, be sure to check out other videos I've got on this channel, and consider subscribing. With that, guys, I'm gonna leave you to it. As always, I appreciate the view. I'll see y'all next time.